all season helped him an awful lot, like it did all of our players. But we like everything about him. Good student, shows up on time, disciplined player. We like a lot of those defensive ends, those young guys.
What have you seen out of Luray so far? He seems like he's been making some flashes here in camp so far.
Yeah, that's what all our guys have been doing, flashing, which is a good thing. You know, we're looking at a lot of different guys, but he should. He's a good football player. He was that way in high school. We're expecting big things from him, and eventually he'll help us win a lot of games.
Well, we've had a lot of freshman moments, it seems, out of Matt Robinson. What have you heard about him in the week?
You say there's not a lot, or there are a lot?
There aren't a lot, comparatively.
With Matt Robinson?
Yeah.
We're kind of seeing the opposite. We're seeing a whole lot of good things that he's doing. Of course, he's grasping the offense pretty quick. He can throw the ball. Love what he's done. You know, when you're a freshman coming in and there are other guys at the top of the depth chart, you have to wait, you know, for your opportunity. When you get in there, you know, make some plays. He's done that.
It's only been about a week of seeing Calvin Avery, but just what have you seen out of him so far? I know getting in shape is a big thing for him.
Thank you. So I can go on past the getting in shape part. He knows that. He's got to get his weight down. We don't play with big guys like that. They need to be able to run and move. But he is a powerful man, uses his hands well. Good run defender right now. We'll, of course, need him to do more than that. But typical freshman with talent.
The quarterback competition, do you want to decide it like sooner rather than later, or does it matter?
When it's decided.
Okay.
Before the game. As much as anything.
You got a good few weeks.
We've been, yesterday was our first day in full pads. We have so much, so many more practices to go. But we evaluate what they do. And quarterback-wise, every throw, every decision that they're supposed to make, we're grading them on it.
Sure.
But that's playing out. We're letting everybody get reps, good and bad. We're not, of course, not ready to name a start or anything like that yet.
Which is not a thing where you're in a hurry if we do that. You'll do it kind of when it
comes.
comes.
We'd like to have it done yesterday, but we'll let the process kind of play out a little bit. No error. We're going to have the starters in place before we play Kent.
Gilbert, talk about him as a mentor, as a coach, what he's meant to you guys, and what do you mean down the road?
Gilbert?
Yeah.
You know, Gil is as good a man as I've been around. I've met off the football field. Passionate about what he does. Developing men, he's outstanding with that. Football, knowledge. You know, it helps when when your name is up San Diego Chargers Stadium. Right. That helps, a little credibility coming in, but detailed coach. And we need that with our young, DBs that we have in our program. So love everything he does.
You worked against him as a coach, didn't you? I mean, you coached against him. You're on the other side of the ball,
right? I must be pretty old to coach against. You realize how old Coach Bird is, right? He's over 50. So what are you saying about me?
Weren't you against him early in his career? You missed him?
No, I missed him. He's closer to my age.
I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry. But of course I knew about his career.
Sure.
Which most of us do. Not just his career, I mean his son. We talk about taking the ball away. Jarris Bird, his son, is good at ball skill, safety as there was, playing the game.
Right.
So, that family knows a little bit about football.
Special teams at this point, where is everything there?
We have competition at all positions.
Okay.
We have 3 scholarship kickers. They've all had their moments. We have a new snapper. Of course, Blake Hayes had an outstanding year last year.
Right.
He continues to do his thing. But we feel good about our specialists right now and the years to come. They're all, except for Chase, they're all young guys.
Right.
So we're kind of establishing that, those positions too.
Watching him out here, it looks like he hasn't lost a step. And if anything, looks like he's gotten better.
Blake. Yes. One outstanding punt. Of course, directional kicking down in the end zone. But Blake's a pro. Think what a difference a year makes.
Right.
I mean, literally, first time, couldn't wait for it. He was pumped up about our first scrimmage in the stadium last year this time. Now, he's one of the guys and excited about his second year.
fair to say you'll go back to Astoria to find partners down the road?
I think we and quite a few other schools have kind
Right.
of figured that out, that it's a good starting spot, going over there to find your punter.
Well, obviously, when he has success here, it's going to help you down the road with those guys, isn't it?
It should. It should. People over there, of course, watching Illinois football, all that's good.
Coach, this is kind of the first team you've ever coached with this type of spread offense. What have you kind of learned about the attack, and how effective do you think it can be in the Big Ten?
I've learned that, of course, there's a lot of options to it. Can go a lot of different directions. Just personnel. We can run our attack with 2 tight ends, 1 back, 4 receivers. There's a lot of different options with it, and a lot of things a defense has to prepare for. When a quarterback is an option to take off at any time, that's a whole different dimension as far as what defenses have to get ready for. And if you need to pass the football, by being able to run the football that way, you get in a lot of one-on-one situations, which we would like. You get your receiver against a corner one-on-one, you got to be able to win those as much as anything. Excited about what the look of our offense this year.
As a defensive guy, you don't like those quarterbacks that do a lot of things, correct? I mean, they're hard
Yes.
to prepare.
Well, you do. I mean, just overall game planning, yes.
Yeah.
I mean, most defensive guys would like to play a quarterback that's going to sit in the pocket,
Sure.
hand the ball off, or pass. Now, taking off and not just running, option plays, but just getting first downs, with your feet on third down, third and short. You have to play man on third and short.
Right.
And when you play man, DBs had our backs turned, so for a quarterback to be able to get a first down that way, it's pretty big.
There's some benefit on defense because for offense is holding the ball more, they're getting more rest. Is that obvious, right?
Yeah. We talked to the offense, Bob. Offense, yes. Sustaining drives.
Right.
But to me, I've never bought into that offense, keep the ball to keep the defense off the field.
Okay.
You know how to keep the defense off the field? Defense, get them 3 and out or take
Gotcha.
the ball away. They're in control of how many plays they play.
Okay.
But for the defense, it's that and giving that offense, more opportunity.
Sure.
And that's what I've seen from spread offenses. Now the play count for games is up quite a bit.
Right.
And that's what we want, more opportunities to score points.